Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu, and I've got with me Elijah today. Elijah, how's it going?
It's
So,
going, it's going.
it's going, it's going. What's news? What have you been checking out? What have you been watching? Anything interesting? Anything cool?
Obviously, I've been watching Peacemaker, so
Mm-hmm.
you know,
We'll
I was
talk
waiting.
about that. Yeah.
A couple minutes, but anyways, I'm watching it on the day that it's released.
Uh-huh.
So that's the biggest thing. I'm waiting for a couple movies coming up this week. Like I've got two
Yeah.
movies that I'm seeing, so
Oh, what's that?
waiting for those because I'm anticipating seeing them.
Yeah.
I think it's called One Battle After Another, the
Mm-hmm.
Paul Thomas Anderson movie, PTA Anderson.
Okay.
P.T. Anderson. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in it. It's
Yes.
it's a PTA movie, so like I want to see it because it's P.T. Anderson. I don't
Right.
know anything about the movie other than it's PTA, and that's why I'm going to go see it.
Okay.
And the other one
Cool.
is Anemone.
And then,
It's the
okay.
movie with oh my gosh, I'm going blank on his name.
Paul Rudd.
I'm going blank on his name. No, not
Comedian.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah. There's only one Paul. There's only one
uh,
Paul.
oh my gosh, Daniel Day Lewis.
Oh,
Daniel
Taking
Day
Day
Lewis. He came
Lewis.
out of
Okay. Oh, yes.
retirement to do this movie. It's directed by his son. It
Yeah.
looks interesting. Another
Okay.
movie I don't know much about, but I'm only watching it
Fair
because
enough.
it's got because he's in it. Daniel Day Lewis. It's like he's
Fair enough.
one of my favorite actors. So like I'm just going to
Yeah.
check it out. Like he came out of retirement to do it. So
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Cool. I haven't been to the movies for a little bit. I was trying to think if there's anything I want to catch up on. I know that Tron Ares comes out sometime soon. Uh,
Yeah,
I,
I
I
think
I
this
don't know.
coming Friday.
Yeah.
I know too. I mean, I'll probably catch it, but
Yeah.
I kind of want to see how reviews are.
Yeah.
But it's
The
I like the
premise looked
last one. I
interesting.
didn't love the last one, but
Hmm.
it's cool. It looks cool. It may not be good,
Yeah.
but like at least the visuals are cool. So
Sure.
I'll probably go
Yeah.
check it out.
Yeah. I think I will too. I just haven't got a timeline, an immediate timeline to go, see it kind of thing. But I'll probably check it out. Also, at
Right.
the end of October, we've got Back to the Future 40th anniversary re-release is coming out. So,
Yes.
and you and I already got tickets
Halloween
for
Day.
that, so that's going to be very cool.
And
Yeah.
they are doing the Back to the Future on the 25th. They are doing the
Oh,
Twin
really?
Pines Mall meetup thing
Ah.
again.
Oh,
So I
really?
know that
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Don't think
Yeah.
I'm working, but if I'm not working,
Right.
it's Saturday at like 10
Okay.
o'clock. So like
All right.
I'm gonna go again. This could be the last. This will probably be the last year. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're tearing down that mall, so like the whole front
Yeah.
of that mall is gonna change at some point.
Yeah.
So everybody thought it was last year, so there's a big turnout last
Mm-hmm.
year. So
Yeah.
there'll probably be just as big or not bigger
Yeah.
turnout this year. So
Yeah.
if you
I
want to
was
go,
down.
I'll be.
Yeah, I was down there at Frankensons and went by that mall, and it's pretty dead. There's maybe 10 stores open in the entire thing. So
Oh yeah, I mean
yeah,
there's still stuff operating outside of it. When did you recently go? Just recently?
probably about a month ago, two
You just
months
went
ago, I
recently, like
think.
in the last month?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. About 2 months
Oh,
ago
okay,
at
okay.
least. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But
But
it's
yeah, I
like,
think
yeah,
the mall's still going to be there in some. They're tearing down in the middle of it, kind of walk through. So they're
right,
doing like a transformation of it, like the building, the restaurants on the exterior of the mall. They still
right.
do really a lot of business. The
Yeah,
only thing that's in the mall right now is like a big arcade that like still gets
yeah,
business there, but
right,
it's
right.
it's gonna change here soon. So,
Yeah, yeah.
anyways, that's coming
Interesting.
up.
Yeah. Just trying to think. Other stuff I saw. Did you see the trailer for Anaconda yet? Which has got Jack Black and Paul
Yes,
Rudd.
yes. It looks funny.
Yeah,
I love the idea. Like it's a
yeah.
great idea. Um, you know, which is fun.
It,
Like,
yeah,
and he's like the perfect type. He's perfect. Jack Black's perfect for that. Like, I don't. Did you ever see
yeah,
Be Kind, Be Kind, Rewind?
yeah.
Okay,
I haven't,
so
no.
that's really
Mm.
fun because they're just redoing. You haven't seen that movie?
Have not, no.
Oh, I think
It's Jack.
you would really like it.
Really?
It's Jack
Okay.
Black and
Mm.
a rapper. I
Right.
can't remember which rapper it is, but
Yeah.
the idea of the movie is they own a video rental place in New York, and
Okay.
something happens where like all the tapes get erased.
Okay.
So they basically like take each tape and they make their own version of
Oh,
the movie
jeez.
and they put it back.
That's
Like
funny.
it's yeah, like they don't the grandson is running the shop and the grandfather's that owns the shop is out. They have an accident. They erase all the tapes, and then they have to remake all these movies. Driving
That's
Miss
funny.
Daisy, Back to the Future, like
Oh,
Ghostbusters,
really?
all the Alien, like all these different movies.
Yeah.
So they
Oh, that's
just
funny.
remake all these movies, and then it becomes popular because everyone wants to watch the movies that they made.
Oh,
Anyways,
that's funny. I
it's
didn't know
it's a
that. Okay. All right.
it's just it's kind of in the same like idea of this Anaconda movie, like they're remaking
Mm-hmm.
Anaconda or whatever. But
Yeah.
that's what it made me.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Be Kind, Rewind
Right.
when I saw that trailer.
Yeah,
Just
but I
because
mean,
Jack
basically,
Johnson.
they're filmmakers that go out with their own snake to film Anaconda in the jungle, and they kill, the
Right,
snake
right. Like
dies, and in the trailer, the
fans of the
snake dies,
movie,
and
fans of the
yeah,
movie that want to
yeah,
reboot it. Like who's better?
yeah,
Who better than us to remake it? It's like the
yeah,
kids at
yeah,
Raiders of
yeah,
the Lost Ark or whatever. That's like a
yes, yeah,
famous thing that these kids redid all of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
right.
So
Yeah, it looked pretty funny. I might go see it. It'd be worth checking for a good laugh. Uh, yeah. Have you sat down and watched Superman on HBO yet?
oh yeah, I've watched it like I've watched it like 4 or 5 times now.
Really? I haven't had the chance to sit down and watch it once yet.
Yeah.
What's it like on the
Oh
rewatch?
yeah, yeah. I've watched. It's good. I mean, it's I guess it's a little bit more digestible. The more you watch it, you're like, I kind of,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's still, it's, it's still compact in one movie, but
Yeah.
it breathes a little bit more once you watch it a bunch of times. And I
That's cool.
mentioned before, like the first time I watched it, I'm like, I didn't see any like product placement, like nothing from the real
Mm-hmm.
world.
Yeah.
Um, from like our products or whatever. The
Right. Correct.
only thing that's in
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah.
is a milk bone dog bone. Like when
Okay.
Crypto's like when he's calling for Crypto and the Crypto's like in the pet store like
Yeah.
smacking. There's like a
Really?
milk bone like logo, but other than that, like
Oh
there's
wow.
no real world like product.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, there is like
Uh-huh.
a milk bone tie-in or whatever
Oh,
because
that's
he was
funny.
on Crypto was on the box or something. So
Okay.
that's the only like tie-in that I caught, which I thought
Oh,
was
interesting.
kind of fun.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's I'm liking it, and with
Yeah.
how Peacemaker's now working in
Oh yeah. Let's
building
talk
this
about
universe.
yeah. Let's
Yeah, we
talk
might as well
about
talk about it
Peacemaker.
now.
I mean, little we'll talk minor spoil. Well, there'll be spoilers talking about this up to episode what 6 we just watched.
Yeah, people
And
should have
just in
watched
general.
it by now. I mean, it
Yeah,
was
yeah. If you haven't,
that lead up was kind of internet
yeah.
speculation, anyways. So it kind
Sure.
of just
Yeah.
hit where like
Yeah.
where people
Yeah.
were thinking it was going to go. Like just the way that
Mm-hmm.
they dealt with the episode was great, but that's kind of
Oh
like
yeah.
people kind of knew that's where it was
Yes.
going. So
Yes. Yeah. Um, I've been enjoying it. I think I've been enjoying it more than season one. Season one was a good setup for the characters and stuff, but this one it feels like
right.
there's definitely the involvement of the DCU. Because obviously we saw
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's
Hawkman,
more. You
Hawkgirl
feel
and all
more
that at the
tie into
beginning,
it.
and yeah, yeah, and of course this week we get
Yeah.
a Superman visual. A guest from Superman makes his appearance,
Right.
and I'm what can I say?
Special appearance.
Yeah, special appearance from the film Superman. Yeah, no, I've enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm curious to see where we go in the next 2 weeks. James Gunn, I feel like ends up. He's been doing a lot of interviews on this show, and
Yeah.
about future things
And
for
he's
the
doing a whole
DCU.
podcast. Like for every episode, they have
Right?
a podcast.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
talking about way more information. Which I haven't watched any of those.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch them or
Me
start to
neither,
watch them
actually.
maybe before these 2 last episodes.
Yeah. But
So I
yeah.
should catch up on those before these next 2 episodes. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he does tend. I think the big fault with James is he does tend to air out information a lot more than I'd want. And there's stuff that he's been
Mm.
saying about future tie-ins with characters, and he's not saying who and what. people are guessing, but then the
Well, I
question
think
is
he's doing
asked.
that because there's so much questions from people on the internet and the
Right.
world. People are just
Sure.
questioning, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Don't
Yeah.
let me put you on the right track. I'm not gonna tell you
Right.
what we're doing, but this is the track I'm going on. You can expect
Yeah.
some of this.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what's gonna happen, but
Right.
don't go too far off in guesstimation or what you
Right.
think's gonna happen."
But he
I think
did
that's reason.
specific. Have you did watch Creature Commandos, right? The animated show that he did.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
he specifically said GI Robot will appear in live action somewhere down the track. What better place than to put GI
Yeah,
Robot
because you just
than
in
the
the last
finale of
scene,
this
he's just
season?
mowing down everyone that's in
I
this,
mean,
just mowing down everyone.
yeah,
That would be kind of
yeah.
crazy.
I just think it'd be the perfect place to bring that character, and with Rick Flag being in such a direct connection with those characters, it could be interesting to see. I mean, I feel like that we're again, it's only speculation, but it would also be a letdown if it doesn't happen, because I feel like the fact that James has already said physically, I'm gonna have GI Robot as a live action character in the future of the DC universe, it just seems like it'd be the perfect time to put that character in. So he's kind of giving and foretelling, and that's where I'm going with the way he's been saying a lot of information that's almost very foretelling, and it's like, James, quiet. I don't want to know. I really don't. I would rather be surprised if that a character like that pops up at the end of the season or something as a live action. But we'll see.
Yeah, I
Again,
don't
we
know.
don't know.
But
But
he does deal with obscure. He does deal with obscure characters.
yeah,
So maybe he tells these people kind of this is what's going on. Look into these
sure.
weird characters that you may not know who these people are. You
Yeah,
know, because
yeah.
otherwise you're going to get a movie and you're like, I don't know who this
Mm-hmm.
person is. I don't,
Sure, sure.
whatever. Uncle Sam shows up in one of these in this next
Yeah,
episode or something.
yeah,
People are gonna be like, wait a minute, what? They're gonna be confused. So
yeah.
especially with some of these weirder characters,
Mm-hmm.
if he name drops them, they're
Yeah,
name dropping some of the Charlton
yeah,
characters,
yeah,
and that would be awesome. More of those characters come in.
yeah.
People should know, who these
Who they are.
characters are,
Mm.
so that
Well, I mean,
so
he's
they
already
can look into it, read their backstories, and it's not going to
sure.
be nothing's never direct a comic book, then
Yeah.
change the character and everything.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, he's already he already officially said a year or two back that Blue Beetle from the film Blue Beetle from 3 or 4 years ago is officially going to be somewhere within the
Right, right,
universe of his DC universe, which I think is as I said
right.
is great. I enjoyed the actor, I enjoyed the character and the cast. There were things I would like to see different, but of course it's technically the rewrite that he's
It's gonna be
been
different
doing.
in this new
Yeah, yeah,
whatever
yeah,
different suit.
yeah,
It could be the same actor
yeah,
and just a
yeah,
different explanation for
yeah,
whatever he's gonna
yeah.
James Gunnify him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. But I'm still, I'm excited to see where Peacemaker goes over these final two episodes. There's, a lot been going on. There's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of action. I think the one other thing I'd say about the show itself is you're including characters from the rated PG era into the rated R stuff, and it's going to be very hard
that's
for
still
kids to
that's
not want to see
yes,
their heroes or
yeah.
villains from the PG
That's what I was
version
saying
to
last
the
time.
yeah.
What I was saying last time. You
Yes, yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's they should just make a drop two versions of it at the same time. One
Yeah.
more
PG related.
edited or whatever
Yes, yeah.
because they could get I mean it's jokey enough to where it can be in kid
Hmm.
humor and have
Yeah,
the whatever
yeah,
dick and fart jokes and stuff that they put in there, but
yeah.
we don't need a 5 minute orgy scene,
Right, right.
it's just out of place, and it's
Yeah.
for not for some people,
Hmm.
I
Yes.
don't mind it. I don't
Yeah.
mind it. It kind of it works for
Right.
that character and everything, but
Yeah.
not when you're, if I was a father and had
Hmm.
kids, how,
Yeah.
you'd have to be like, oh, I got to skip it, or close your
Well,
eyes
that's it. Yeah. Well,
and
that's it.
skip
Yeah.
the part or whatever. But it
Yeah.
doesn't mean that when I was a kid, I watched whatever I wanted when my parents weren't
Yeah.
around. So it's
Hmm.
that's very easy access for something
Oh,
so
it is too.
uh, sexual in
Yeah.
in this type of product, in this type of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
material or whatever media. So
Yeah. but
But
it's still,
whatever. I haven't heard many
yeah.
people complaining about that whole
Oh
orgy scene,
no,
anyways.
yeah,
So
yeah,
they didn't like. It wasn't like, and you can't believe it. There's naked
yeah.
people
No, no,
everywhere.
no,
You
no, no.
know,
It seemed
luckily
right for
there's
the
other
character
crazy
and the
things
show.
going on. There's other
Sure.
crazy things going on in the world. They're not worried
Yeah.
about naked people
Yeah.
appearing.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
So, hey,
Um, but at the same time, it's like there would be I could imagine there'd be some frustrations with kids who want to see characters
for
that become.
sure.
They're
Like
not
I
allowed
haven't
to
heard
sit and
about any of
watch.
the
We
sequels.
don't
That
know
makes
if
sense.
Superman's going to appear or not. I mean, if Superman does appear, that would be one of those moments where you're like, "Wow, you got the big hero, turning up." Well, you know. Anyway, whatever. Um, we'll see how that
Yeah,
plays out.
yeah,
I guess history will be led to say what works and what doesn't work in the order of that sort of stuff, and also the intertwining of
yeah.
the story, because even though James has said that he's not planning on really intertwining the stories too delicately like the MCU have been doing, there feels like there's a through story still, and I get the feeling the next time we see Lex, he's gonna be in Lanterns or something, and he's in a lesser prison, and he gets himself out of that into something even less. I don't know. I feel like there's a direction that Lex is going. That
Yeah, yeah. He's bitter
yeah,
and mad, but he's in jail
hmm
and he can't. He's
yeah,
taking his rights
hmm
are taken away. But like
yeah.
he's gonna get out and get out or whatever.
Oh,
Have
absolutely. Yeah.
Miss
I'd
Tex-Meyer
say just
fly
in time for
fly a hot air
Steel Toe,
balloon
whatever.
over
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
courtyard.
Yes, yeah, yeah. No, I imagine he'll be out just in time for Man of Tomorrow or whatever, the second one. Hey there,
Yeah,
Anchorman.
yeah,
How
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing?
Plus, we got Supergirl and we got all these other things happening before
Sure.
that.
Oh
So
yeah. Oh yeah. No,
something's
there's
gonna
a lot of
happen with
stuff.
him, and
Yeah.
a lot of
I
stuff
feel like.
before to keep us
Yeah.
busy with this next
Oh, totally, totally. Um, what was it with Daredevil? Daredevil Born Again has officially been renewed for season 3. Shooting begins next year. We
This
kind of
time
figured
with
it
more
would be.
Daredevil.
This
Now
time,
that
yeah,
you know that we
exactly.
wanted you. Now that we know you're gonna watch it, we'll put more Daredevil in it. It won't be just a
That's it.
court case every episode.
I actually didn't mind all that. Though. I mean, I was fine with Daredevil being on
I
the
didn't mind it
sidelines.
either. It was a nice
I liked
break,
it.
but like
Yeah,
like okay,
yeah, I'm
let's
ready for
see
the
some
the hero
kick-ass
duel.
Daredevil.
Yeah, yeah. No, I do agree. That'd be kind of fun too. So that'd be cool. Um, Spider-Man news. Did you read this? That Tom Holland had a concussion, fell from a stunt and knocked his head and was off set
Oh
for a few days. Yeah.
no, I didn't.
He and the stuntman apparently got injured in a stunt last week for Spider-Man: Brand New Day, and they literally just put the
Both of them
production on
were
hold
doing
for a
it, and they
week.
both got hurt.
They both got hurt. Yeah, he got a massive concussion to the head, apparently, but he's
Oh,
he's doing better. But supposedly, but yeah, that they put that production on hold for about a week or so. I don't think it's going to be any major delays for the film's release or anything. Um, the other thing I read this week was that Marvin Jones III is being cast as Tombstone in Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
yes,
Now,
yeah.
if you don't know who Marvin Jones III is, there was a show, one of the CW shows of in the Arrowverse called Black Lightning, and he played the villain in that, and he was phenomenal. Like literally
Mm,
in the elements of villains. I would say that
mhm.
D'Onofrio playing Kingpin is my top favorite villain, but this guy is actually my second in performance. And I can't remember the character he played specifically off the top of my head. It's been a while since I've seen it, but he was so
Mm.
good in every scene. He literally stole every scene he was in. So it's going to be fun to see him as Tombstone in Brand New Day.
Nice.
So and he's got a
Yeah.
very very deep voice. Like it's kind of
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But yeah,
Very pronounced features. He's like, yeah, he's
yeah,
got like
yeah,
cool look to him. So
yeah, totally. I haven't watched any of this yet. Still, have you seen any of Marvel Zombies yet?
no,
No.
hadn't even bothered with it to be honest.
Yeah.
Yet.
My
Not
friend
that I don't
Max.
care. Well, I
Yeah,
guess I don't care because I haven't even like tried watching it
yeah,
yet.
yeah. Our friend Max says it's very good. So Max, I trust Max's judgment on the the MCU and the DCU of information. But yeah, he said it's very good. So
Well, it's good. I mean, it's if they're
I'll
good
check it
episodes,
out.
they're good episodes. I'm not,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
I think it's only 4 episodes, but I'll check it out in the future. I tried to watch Wakanda the Wakanda series, and animation looked good, but I was just finding it hard to sit and watch. I need to be in a mood now to sit down and watch Marvel animation for some reason. I just need to be in a
I'm the same
mindset.
way. I mean,
Yeah.
animation in general, it's like not that like I hate animation or anything, but it's
Mm.
just like kind of like I have to be in the right mood
Hmm.
to want to sit there and you know
Yeah. Well, it seems
get
like very heavy
into
material too.
it.
So yeah, yeah. It seems like heavy material. Anyway, if anyone out there has seen it,
Yeah.
let us know your thoughts on Marvel Zombies because I guess I will. I'll catch it at some point. I just again I need to be able to sit down and take it in, and I'm not there yet. Haven't had the chance to. Avengers
Yeah.
Doomsday has wrapped filming, which is interesting. Can you believe it's been 6 months since the chairs when they released all the chairs and had all the names of the cast on the chairs? It's actually been 6 months.
Yeah, it's crazy. Feels like more like a
Yeah,
3 months, something like that. Like doesn't
yeah,
seem too far away, but
yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It's almost October. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
what's happening,
So
man?
yeah, so I was sitting
Time's
there going,
flying by.
"That's yeah." They shot. I felt like they shot that film over like 2 or 3 months, and they're like, "No, it's been 6 months since
Yeah,
they
I
started
know.
shooting."
It-
It's like,
and
damn.
you get distracted. You get
Uh huh.
distracted by all these other movies and stuff like
Oh yeah.
that. I guess, and they are
Yeah.
actually putting these things out quicker. Like
Mm.
Superman's going to be out in a year and a half from now,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is nuts. It's
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
just getting them out quicker. I think they can.
Oh yeah.
They're finding shortcuts. Whatever. They're
Mm-hmm.
not filming on location. They're filming in studio. That like moves
Yeah.
production along, and they probably are half done with
Yeah.
visual effects before they even start filming. Like
Mm-hmm.
they have some of that stuff done before they have the shot. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it moves things along.
Well, either way, it'll be interesting to see that gets released next year. So it's like again, I'm
I
Marvel
know it's
out, so
so
I
crazy.
don't know. I'm not excited. Like I'm curious, but I'm not like hyper excited. I don't. Again, it's like Marvel. I'm just like I'm
We'll
drained.
see a trailer,
We'll
or
see. Yeah,
they'll definitely
yeah,
see. We'll see what happens.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
we know we're all gonna go watch it, so it's
Uh
like
huh.
we're gonna get our money.
Yeah.
Um, so
Here's one you definitely go watch, right? You're gonna go see Avatar: Fire, Fire and Air.
no, no, Fire and
No,
Ash.
they did drop a trailer this week. They dropped this poster too. You know, again, visually, I think this stuff looks good, but I think they pretty much aired most of the trailer, of the story in the trailer. The Fire
I
Nation
just not
was
interested. I wasn't interested in seeing
yeah.
the first one.
Uh
Like
huh. Fair
it's
enough.
just I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. I don't have any interest in that world. It doesn't.
It's the same
It
as the
looks
first two, more or
cool.
less.
Yeah, it looks cool, but it's just
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
another Jurassic Park. Like, and I
Yeah.
know he's still going. He's still doing
Yeah.
like
Two
he's
more
got other like
movies. Hmm.
two more. It's like
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
necessarily get it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like these are the like I'm like I know you're pushing things ahead, but like the
Well,
story
I've seen.
itself
Yeah.
involving myself. I don't know.
I mean, I've seen the first two films, and I'll say that they are beautifully done. They're a beautifully done piece of work. But the story was very similar to itself, and this one has got a similar story. The Earth bad guys who dress up as avatars go to the Fire Nation and kind of claim that they're gonna help them, and like that's all BS kind of thing, and then you've
Right. Yeah.
got their backstory, which is like their god, the aliens version, their version of the god, AR and all that, kind of rejected them when their forest burned by the volcanoes, so they learned to live in fire and ash. And
Right.
it's like, okay, well, I can see where this is going because Sigourney Weaver is a representation now of a rebirth of the god in an avatar form,
Hmm.
and I'm just like, okay, yeah, okay, I see where this whole story's going, and it feels very similar to the first two, unfortunately. So I don't feel like
Yeah. It's just
I'd be
it's
surprised if anything big and groundbreaking was changed in its arc. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, Just thought
It's
it
like
was
the
worth.
prequels. It's just not
Yeah,
interesting at all.
right. Oh, it's interesting, but I mean, I will go see the third one, but I'll probably see it only once. I've only seen the other films once, so
Right.
it's yeah. Remind me, did you catch any of Wednesday at all?
I haven't, and I'm
Okay.
canceling my Netflix.
Oh,
So
okay. All right. So
it's
you won't
like
be okay. Yeah.
again, it's like it's whatever. I saw the first half of like the first one, and I get the world, and
Right.
I don't know. It's like I like the
Eh,
look of it and everything, but like I don't want to watch.
okay. Fair enough.
I don't know.
I
I
I
don't know.
enjoyed it. I
It's not
enjoyed both seasons a
calling
lot.
me to
We're
watch.
getting season three.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. No.
Well, they'll
Yeah.
keep it going. I mean, both
Oh yeah.
everybody's hot. She's like, career wise,
She's
they're all like
popular.
all steaming. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, all of them, that blonde girl and whatever, all the
Yeah.
other characters they have in it. Like, I guess Uncle Fester is getting his own spin off.
Yes, well, that was my other thing I was going to say. Fred Armisen
Fred
has
Armisen
confirmed
was
Uncle
getting his own
Fester's
show.
spin-off series is in the works, which
Yeah,
will be cool. I mean, he's actually really good as Uncle Fester. I mean, he
yeah, yeah.
plays
He
the character
really
well.
likes doing it too. So.
Mm, yeah,
And it's cool because they're all kind of like the family is all kind of they're all Spanish actors.
yeah,
You know,
yes,
they're like what are the Adams are like a Spanish family. So it's not putting Fred Armisen. He's like I don't know. I kind of like that.
yeah,
They're,
yes, yeah. That's cool. Sorry, you occasionally cut out, so just so you know, it's like I'm just trying to catch in the words.
Oh yeah, I
The
know
other,
you're cutting out
yeah.
too.
Oh, really? Might be your end then. One
Yeah,
Piece
no, might be
season
playing.
2 again. Netflix. They just dropped a poster for it. They've been dropping some images of some of the set design. The production design is incredible in this series. I mean, they really go out of their way to build massive sets, and you can appreciate that at the very least if you don't even watch the show. But I'm excited. That's coming out,
For sure.
I
And they're
guess,
going
early
out of
next year.
country. Like, are they still filming this in South? They're still filming it in South Africa.
Yeah, they finished. Well, they finished shooting season 2, and I believe they're shooting season 3 now. And I believe South Africa is the main base of operations. So yeah, that's a big one. Um, yeah. Jumping to Star Wars for a bit here. Dan Gilroy won a Emmy Award for Andor for Best Outstanding Writing, which is cool. I
Nice.
think that's 5 awards now. That it won 4 technical achievements, uh, and then one for writing, which, by the way, is the first time anything related to Star Wars has won Best Writing, whether it be
Hmm.
Emmys or Academies. So that's really something because it it finally means it's kind of upping into a bracket where some of the Star Wars stuff does deserve to be in. So which is cool.
Right.
And I also know the Penguin won several awards too, was Best Actor and all that, and supporting actress and all that sort of stuff. Best Actress, I should
Yeah.
say, for what's her name. So that was also cool. Um, Jumping to another one that's coming out. Did you see this? This is the table reading for Spaceballs 2.
Yeah.
We've got like
Yeah.
Rick Moranis is back for the first time in what 20 something years. He's come out of retirement
Yeah. A long time.
to act in this one film, which is really cool. They've also got uh, George Weiner, who has
Oh, nice.
played
Colonel Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. Yes, that's the one. Who's coming back
What's
for
the matter,
that, which
Colonel
is great.
Sanders? Chicken.
Chicken. um, but yeah, but here's the funny thing. You know, when The Force Awakens came out, there was the photo of the table reading.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're totally like one photo. I'm like,
They
oh, they're making fun of that first photo
they're making fun of
with
that because you're
prop
like,
in the background. They've
yeah,
got
yeah,
like the like
the box with
whatever
R
a
two
water
D
cooler in the
two, and there's
crate,
like they got a box with a water. Yeah,
a
yeah,
giant fire
uh huh,
hydrant and
yeah. Well, the
Yoda's
fire hydrant was
robe.
the fire hydrant. I didn't realize was actually sat behind Barf in the Lone Star in the sorry in his
And
ship.
in the yeah. And it's like, yeah.
I've never caught that before. And it's like a fire hydrant where, obviously he's a Mog, so it's his toilet.
Where he relieves himself.
Yeah. But yeah, they made fun of that whole scenario, so I think we're going to be in good hands.
Yeah, there's a pizza, and you see a pizza in one of the chairs.
Oh, I didn't catch that. Oh, there's. Oh, jeez. Oh no, that's so funny. Pizza the Hut. And Mel Brooks is on the monitor talking there. Oh, and the Spaceball on the table there. The Spaceball helmet, I should say. I didn't catch
swatter on the
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I think I mean, Josh Gad is kind of the creator behind the sequel at this point. By the sound of it, actor Josh Gad, he's been in tons of Disney stuff and everything. But,
yeah.
I think it's going to be in good hands. I mean, I'm really hoping that we just get something fun, and you wouldn't get Rick Moranis back saying yes to something unless it had the same vibe as the original. So I'm really hoping we get that same vibe, we get that same, sense of humor about what was endearing about the original Spaceballs. So yeah.
We shall see.
Yep, we shall. We shall.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah,
not be.
I'm excited. I'm excited either way. I don't think they haven't got a release date. I assume it will be sometime next year because I imagine they'll pump it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm excited too. They're gonna make all these movies. It's just crazy that you wait 35 years and then you get a new 40-year new Gremlins movie.
Yes.
Wait 40 years and you get another Goonies. Okay, 40 years is it's cool you're making these, but it would have been nice if it was 10 years after at least, or 15.
Yeah.
So they're still young. They're not fucking, not old. All the cast gonna be like.
Oh yeah, I mean, Mel Brooks is 98 or something at this point in time of his life.
I know. It's just
he's yeah. They're not going to let him wait another 40 years before they make a third film. I'm sure.
Right. I'm saying that with other movies that they say that they're making, they're making another Gremlins and another Goonies and stuff like that, or they're getting close to it, and it's just it's cool you're doing it, but you should have done that 20 years ago.
Sure.
Either
way, I'm hoping it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun. They dropped a few weeks ago. Sorry, we've been away for a couple of weeks, but they dropped a new photo for Starfighter. Or as it's called, Waterworld 2, I should say.
I was like, what? Waterworld?
Yeah. But yeah, photos from the set. That photo was sent off by the director. So it's kind of like an official photo from set. So I'm glad that the one thing I think Star Wars has not been doing really well recently has been keeping the audience up to date with, with their product. There's always these leaks of photos that leak out from, other people and other sources.
Yeah.
Well beforehand, it's like
with everything.
If there's going to be something they're going to shoot in the open, then promote it, make it a thing, and make it part of the actual, presentation officially.
Right.
And I think that's a better way to approach Star Wars, in my opinion. If you keep the audience invested every month by dropping a new photo from set or a new information or something cool, that keeps them kind of invested. Don't just do it once and then make it disappear. Because we got the original photo, which was him and the kid sitting in front of on a set in some obviously a set in the stage, I'm guessing. But now we've got one from the Mediterranean out in the ocean. So I'm curious to see what this story's all about. It's supposed to take place a couple of years after Rey Skywalker, which is we'll see how that plays out and how this whole story works itself to be. But I have no idea other than the word Starfighter exactly what it's all about. I assume that Ryan Gosling is the Starfighter pilot, is my guess. But I'm hyped.
We will see.
Yeah. You saw the trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu, right?
Yes.
Yes. Let's play it again. All right. Let's just do a rewatch. Okay.
I only watched it once.
You watched it once? Okay. I'm going to see if you can get any of the deep dives that go into it. So, you hear that all right?
Yep.
Yep. So obviously, there's not a lot being told and said. I'm actually fine with that. It's a teaser trailer at the end of the day. But at the same time, it's like, I'm there's a lot of bit of a pushback where people are just like, okay, it didn't do anything for them. Let's turn the volume down just a little bit. I've got Zeb there from Star Wars Rebels.
Impressive.
Road of the Hutt, Jabba's son. And the music, it's gonna be great. It's Joseph Gorson.
That's a cool part.
Yeah. I like they're using a lot of practicals here too. Well, they seem to be using some practicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just on the rewatch, what are your first thoughts on the trailer?
I mean, you just said,
When you
it
saw
doesn't. I don't know. I mean, the anticipation, it's not like, oh, wow, new Star Wars. Like, every shot's, like, cool. Like, oh,
Yeah.
what is that? What is that?
Right.
Like, you would think you would have, like, for a Star Wars trailer, like, excitement. It's not there just because it's like, oh, this is the new season. No, there's not enough. I don't know. It didn't wow me because I'm kind of used to all these characters or like a new shot at some of these characters.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of comes across and reads as an episode or episodic adventure. Yeah.
Yes, it just looks like a new season episode. It's so my tolerance or whatever, like Star Wars, it has definitely have like the magic that it did when I was younger, when I was a kid. Like that magic seems to be gone.
Yeah.
So
do you think it'll do well?
Been enthralled by by a movie like, oh, that was
right.
We'll see. I mean,
yeah.
It's definitely going to feel like if it's good, it will do well. Like people will say like, oh, you have to see it. It's a great movie. It's got the spark in it. So,
right.
I'm gonna go. It's not like I'm not gonna see watch all those movies.
Sure.
I didn't like them or not like Solo. I didn't like it. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
Just like,
I think at the very least it'll
Star Wars costumes, whatever.
Right. I think at the very least it'll get its Mandalorian audience to go and at least see it once, kind of thing. But I mean, I'm a stickler for wanting to see any Star Wars on the big screen, even if it's TV episodes. So even if this feels like a TV episode at the end of the day, I still am looking forward to seeing it on the big screen. I'm excited for that,
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it on the big screen. But also, my thrill for Star Wars has diminished with the overpopulation of Star Wars. So for me, it's like, oh, you like that band in high school that nobody knows about, and then they become, the Foo Fighters or something like everybody knows who they are. And then it kind of loses a little bit of magic. It's just like it's been so overpopulated, and there's so many different versions. I'm just not on board with everything.
Yeah.
So if it's good, it's good. But I don't know, it didn't grab me where I'm like, oh, I got to see this. I can't wait to watch it. It's more Grogu and more Mandalorian doing.
Right. Yeah.
It's like they're just doing stuff. Like I don't know what it means. Like it's a departure movie from everything else. So it's like they're doing these. It's not a trilogy. It's not part of a storyline. It's
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 a
good. It's
it's a
good. But like,
story
I'm not like,
episode on the big screen. I get you. I get you.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It could be
Yeah.
great. But you know,
Yeah. You
so
cracked up there for a second. Yeah.
oh,
I was gonna say, check. So the the poster. Um, they've got this new look and logo designed for the look of it, and one of the deep dives. Sorry. One of the deep dives is it is based around the old Flash Gordon type posters, uh, the Bad Batch, and so they've got that whole visual look there going on. So they're trying to create that old school kind of vibe to it all. So you there?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just think. I mean, it could be. I could be better. Like I get what you're doing. Like I obvious.
Right.
Like I'm thinking like the poster, like the original Star Wars circus poster.
Uh huh. Yeah. Um, did you see that this creature here? You know what this is? Oh, you're very frozen, Elijah. Just so you know, so might be not reading through so much. You've okay. So we've lost Elijah. He's completely frozen up. Um, um, anyway, I'm going to talk about this just for a second to see if Elijah can reboot himself there. This creature is based around the Derek table, one of the creatures on the board there. Oops, wrong one. Ooh, 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 ooh. This one here. And yeah, he's basically called the Mentalian Savrip creature, which is kind of cool. Alright, let's see if we get Elijah back there. Also, one of the cool things is that we actually get to see this logo. Okay, Elijah's trying to get back in again. He'll be here in just a minute. Yeah, sorry, got distracted there. Yeah, if you check it out, the logo here is apparently a hut emblem. So we've definitely got some story going around the huts and stuff. All right, let's see. We got Elijah back here. There you go. I can see you now. Cool. I was
Yeah.
saying that. Oh, you're still a little bit distorted. So Elijah, you see this guy? No, I think Elijah's frozen again. You there?
I can hear you. It's being
Okay.
slow.
Okay. Can you see this creature from the trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the guys from the
Chess
game,
piece.
the
The
chess
game.
piece. Yeah, which is cool. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
A character. Whatever. One of those
yeah,
little,
yeah, yeah,
creatures.
yeah. Also, something a deep dive. Remember in season 3 when Grogu was gifted with the little shield?
Yeah.
He's actually wearing it here in the tunnels, so they're finally going to pull out that piece of armor again. So,
Hmm.
hey, Chris, how's it going? Um, yeah, and there's that. I'm curious to see how it all plays out. We've got some interesting visuals
Of course,
and
I'll be
yeah,
happy to see it in the theater.
yeah,
It's just we'll see.
yeah,
Like I can't say like, oh, I'm really excited. We'll see. And I was talking about that
yeah.
poster. The poster doesn't look
Oh
like
yeah,
a movie poster. It looks like a fake poster, like a poster you get
really,
after the movie came out. Like
right.
not like an official movie poster. This
See,
looks like a fan poster or something.
right,
I
but
know,
but
I
here's the
know,
thing: they are
I
based
know.
off
It's
of the
supposed to.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
know, I
yes,
know. But I'm just
yeah,
saying that poster,
sure,
it's like 80% there.
hmm
It could be better. Like
okay,
it needs something to it. It like whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah,
you know, um, a
yeah,
little bit of changing around of that I think would look better. But like
hmm
that right there, that just does. It looks a little off to me, or it feels a little
right,
like you know,
right,
like it's a coming soon poster. There's no credits or anything
yeah,
on it, so
right. Well, it was
I don't
interesting
know if
as
that's
I
the official
was
movie poster.
Well, here's the thing. They did this with the Bad Batch, the animated show from a couple of months ago, just a couple of years ago, for season 2. So they did a very similar kind of vibe to that style,
That one,
uh,
yeah, I know,
which,
but
which
that
works
Bad
for
Batch one,
animation. Mm,
that looks better. That Bad Batch
right.
one, just of the placement
Yeah.
of everything,
Yeah.
that looks better poster than this
Yeah.
one. This
You're right.
looks like it's trying to be like a Drew Struzan thing,
Yeah.
but
But
it's
it's not.
just
Mm,
it's off every. The placement of everything is
yeah.
just not as dynamic as it could
You're right.
be. Like if it
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
designed better. Like it's not bad, but it's like 80%,
Yeah.
75%
Yeah.
there where just the placement of stuff just doesn't work for me. Like it
Right.
could
Right.
be
That's fair enough.
much better, very similar art. It's just the layout that I don't like. But I don't think that's the movie poster. I think that's like
Right.
a first viewing
It's
type
it
thing.
it. It is a poster. According to Chris, they did give it out at Celebration. I'm going to assume a Celebration in Japan.
Oh, okay.
I for some reason I don't know why I've not seen it before. So, but Alien Earth. Actually, we haven't talked about Alien Earth. You haven't seen all the episodes. Alien Earth is done right now. Yeah. Are you saying, Chris, like
You're
done
saying
as
it's
in
done
like
now,
good?
right? Yeah, like
Yes, it done.
question.
Oh, as in good or bad?
I was like, is it done now, right? Like
Yeah.
not, whatever.
Yeah.
Just asking if it's completed.
Episode 8 aired this past week, and it is done, and I liked it. I did like Alien Earth. I think the last couple of episodes became very fan fictiony, is the best way to put it. I did like the involvement up to like episode 5, but then it became a little bit fan fictiony in its style and form, the way they wrote it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, a
think I
lot of
stopped
people.
at episode 3
Yeah.
or 4, or
Yeah.
like I got through like almost to the
Yeah.
end of 3 and didn't something like that. But
Yeah.
I need to pick it up and watch it because I was liking the first couple episodes.
Yeah, no, it's worth checking out. It wasn't like a bad show. It just there was some things that went on down the track that had some really cool concepts, but it just didn't quite necessarily always hit the mark. But it also left you with a to be continued moment of the story. So it's not like it didn't wrap up the season. It definitely left it open ended. And I'm hoping that they will go a different direction into season 2 because they've got an opportunity to move away from this arc of the story and move to another setup. And I don't want to give away too much once again. But visuals were really good and casts were great, and it was an interesting concept, and it was more of a deeper dive into the synthetics and how the thought process is behind them and why they exist to a certain degree and all that. You know, so it was cool. Um, yeah. The other thing that dropped this week, and I know you're not a huge fan of animation, but they dropped the trailer for Star Wars Visions, which is the Japanese anime style shorts, 9 little shorts within the animated world of Star Wars. And did you watch that trailer?
No, I
Oh,
mean
you
I'm
haven't watched it.
asking. Oh, the trailer? You're saying trailer?
Trailer,
No,
yeah,
I
there
haven't
was a
seen the
trailer
trailer.
that dropped. Oh, you haven't seen it yet?
No,
Hang on a second. Let me
I
see
don't
if I can
think so.
find it. Okay.
When did it come out? This week?
This week, yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
this week.
yeah. 1 second. Uh, okay. Give us a second. All right.
And when does this come out?
This comes
December,
out
November, something like that.
October, the end of October, actually.
Oh,
All
October.
right.
Okay, so
Let me just lock this in. Okay, so this is you. Yeah, you saw the first 2 seasons of this, right? So, all right. So, Star Wars Visions trailer season 3. They're doing a sequel to the Ronin story from the first season, and 2 other shots. Some of this animation with the ships is fantastic. That character, or that lightsaber thing, was in season 1, I believe, from memory.
There are some things you can believe in,
I like the black and white version too that they got.
even if you can't see them.
Oh, The Ninth Jedi is the other story that they're doing a sequel to from season
It's
1.
all connected.
Pretty sure that's Anthony Daniels.
Oh, I'm sure.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure it's gonna. Until he's dead, nobody can do the voice for C-3PO.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Let's go!
Trust in the Force and its energy.
That's some beautiful animation these companies are doing.
There is no balance without the light and the dark.
I do have to rewatch season 1 of Visions. It's been a little while.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll end up doing a reaction to those episodes like we did before in the past. Yeah, what do you think?
Looks cool. You know, like you know, they don't. Those are like a one-time watch for me. So we'll see.
Right. Yeah.
We'll see.
But it's just, I mean, the different animation companies have done some very, very specific and very different styles throughout the course of it.
And then when it gets too far away from Star Wars, it's kind of like, okay, well, you know, it's like,
yeah.
I don't know. It's a bit, I like it, but then it's also, okay, you get too far from the look of what Star Wars is. It's interesting to like make it all work in my mind, you know, to make it all like congeal. It's more like a fan fiction, or I don't know.
Right. Well, definitely
different interpretation, but that's fine.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Different interpretations of look and style and everything. You know? So.
Yeah, I think what I appreciate more about this series is that there is a not just the interpretation of Star Wars, but a cultural interpretation of Star Wars as well.
Yeah. Okay, that's
really cool.
That's like would be the standout of that series. It's like different cultures. You know, how does the Star Wars world represent its? You know, what's the culture take on Star Wars?
Yeah. So. Yeah, from a different part of the country, different part of the planet. Yeah, I like that. I think, you know, I'm glad it exists in the Star Wars universe. But you're right, it's not something I rewatch at all. I've seen it, you know, a handful of times. The first 2 seasons, but I do need to recap, as I said, because they are doing some follow-up stories. And in Celebration, they announced that they're doing a couple of extended series, animated series, half-hour shows around some of these as well. So I'm curious to see what they do. I think it was The Last Ronin was one of them. Hang on, we just got Max. Max,
hey, how's it going?
Oh, he's driving home.
He's driving.
I'm about to drive home. I just saw Brent's email.
LA Com, nice. Huh? How was LA Com day 3? Day 3 today?
It was the last day. I'm leaving early because I got.
Oh no! Hang on,
He spent all his money. You got to run out. Oh, whoa!
Oh, whoa!
X-Men number 6.
Nice.
Number 6.
Signed by Stan Lee.
Oh wow!
Great. How much was that?
It was about. They were asking $500. I traded a bunch of books. I traded like everything.
Okay, that's cool.
And then they also threw in a Darwin Cook sketch of Gary the Snail from SpongeBob.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty great.
That's cool.
That's pretty great. And it looks like the coloring. It looks like almost a kid colored on top of it or something. You know?
Yeah, I think he did it with a child actually, because the person told me he did a con where they were he was teaching children how to draw, and he drew this with a child.
Okay, that makes sense. When you sent it in text, in the text, I'm like, oh, it looks like his drawing, but like, you know, with a kid color, you know, a kid took crayons, colored it in, like with how a kid would, you know.
So funny.
Yeah, but Darwin Cook sadly passed away, I think about 10 years ago.
Right.
But it is surreal to actually be able to say I have a piece of art from Darwin Cook.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome. That's very cool, dude. Nice. What else is going on at the con?
I was hanging out with Adam Jones from the band Tool. I don't know if you guys know Tool at all. I'm not a big fan of the band. They're not really my thing, but
I
he's
know
like,
too, but I'm not.
yeah,
Right.
they're not my thing either. They're too mathy for me, but he's a really cool dude and he's really into comics.
Oh, cool.
So I was showing him my stand
Nice.
sig, and he was showing me all the cool shit he did. He was telling me a story about he sent 10 books to Stan to sign, and then while they were on the way to Stan died.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then he never got his books back? Or did
No,
the
he got
books
him back.
never
He
get
told me he got him back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
Cool.
That's crazy.
And then wait a minute, you said you traded in a bunch for that copy. Did you trade the ones that you got, like the photos that you sent the day before, or would you bring stuff to trade?
No, I brought
You
stuff.
brought
I brought that Alex Ross signed Spider-Man book. I brought I traded in my Young Avengers #1, my Moon Knight #1, ASM 2018 #1 that was signed in a 9/8, and a bunch of like raw signed books that I got for like $5 a pop, and then traded them for like 20 a piece.
Nice.
That's great. It's great
That's
that
cool,
you know, I
man.
never think to do trading at a con. It's kind of like it's kind of great that you take stuff, you know, because you buy in bulk, you get stuff at a great price, and then you go to a con, you trade it in for something with, you know, more value or something, you know, cooler.
Well, that was my question for you, Max. It was like, what are the ground choices for you about having to trade something like, you know, as you said, it was the #1 you had of that you traded. And
I trade a lot. I trade a lot of
Yeah.
#1s, like the
A
Young
lot of
Avengers
#1s, yeah.
first appearance,
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
So what was the, obviously you want this version of, you know, this comic cover of the X-Men, but I mean, what's the sacrifice for you in the sense of losing those #1s at the end of the day? Is that something you can eventually get, you know, find more of down the track? Easier, or
Besides the Alex Ross book, which he only signed 25 of, and he won't sign any more, everything else is super easy to get.
Okay.
But it's like random stuff. Like the Moon Knight I had was a newsstand copy, which is worth a little more.
Right.
And the Young Avengers kind of took a nosedive recently once the MCU didn't really use those characters much.
Right.
But it was all just like stuff that I got. Elijah's right. I got it all for a really great deal,
Right.
and then just turned around and sold it for
Fair enough.
closer to what it's worth.
Something bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
trade
cool.
trade it for a better thing, or
Yeah.
you know, working through the stuff that you're like, okay, well, I got this
Sure.
because it's signed and it's you
Yeah.
know this or CGC or is
Yeah.
you know, but I don't really want it. But then you can trade it in for a bunch of
Yeah,
things
yeah.
to get one awesome thing.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah,
And
I I did find one other thing that Elijah would think is really cool. I found a question #1 in a dollar bin.
Really? What was the condition like?
I
of it?
saw that. I was like, oh, I wonder if he already has a copy. Like, I was going to ask him about the condition. I already have 2 copies, but like my question collection is big, so I'm like, I wonder if he'd like.
Right.
I would trade you a book or like whatever, like depending on the condition. Because one of
It's
them I
not
have is
great
signed
condition.
inside.
I gotta have a dollar bin.
Okay.
That's cool.
Do you have a copy of issue 1?
That's my only copy of issue 1.
Okay. No, never mind. Keep it. Keep it.
If I find another one at a good price, I'll just give it to you for free. Though, if I can find another one in a dollar bin.
James Gunn will have question in the next like 10 years. It'll be a
Yeah.
question movie.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Probably. Possibly.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. If they're gonna do a Spider-Man New War movie,
Uh-huh.
the question's gonna come. Like if that
Yeah.
does well, question will be like, okay, we have to do question
Sure.
and have to do it like total like original series like and like badass. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Max, another question for you. You said you went to see the Lucasfilm Museum panel and everything. What was that like?
Oh, it was cool. They had Jessica Alba, Robert Rodriguez, and Frank Miller there.
Yeah. Now,
that was cool.
someone took photos. Carly King, she took some photos. I'm going to just drop them here of some of the pieces from Star Wars that are on display there. You probably don't see any of those, do you?
They showed some of it in the video.
Yeah.
They had like
Right,
a video
gotcha.
they played where they showed like
Yeah.
the pod racers and some of
Yeah.
the some of the stuff they had, but they were really more focusing on the Lucas's art collection because they were showing.
Yeah.
He has like all these Neil Adams pages, like literally every page they showed. I was like, oh, this guy can go fuck himself. Like no one should have all this sick art. Like he has like the Spider-Man and Superman crossover splash page from the early 70s. He has Frank
Man.
Frazetta pages,
I thought he was
Mobius
buying all of
pages,
that,
just like
super. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
the
mean, he was
coolest
buying all
art.
that
Like,
stuff way
This
early
is
on.
George Lucas, right? This is the actual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a
That's
poster
pretty
for the museum if anyone wants it.
Oh, really? Ooh, nice. I have to
Nice.
I have to say
Oh,
that if we when that opens, and I think it's next year sometime, when it opens, we should all go out and have a look and just do a whole video out there, for sure.
I was already talking to them about trying to get in on the day one.
Oh, when is that? Do they have?
They don't have a date yet, but they're gonna let me know. I gave them I signed
Really?
up for their newsletter, but I also gave them my personal number and was like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I do a Star Wars. I help on a Star
Right.
Wars channel. We need to be
That's-
there day one."
Oh, that's
and
cool.
they were
'Cause
like,
yeah,
"They're gonna let us know."
nice. That'd be sweet. Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say I've already signed up for the newsletter, but that's all I've had. There's been nothing else. Yeah. So we definitely have to go out there and do a full walkthrough and document everything and see what George has got up on display for everybody. And I'm not
Yeah,
saying
they were showing
specifically
some
Star Wars.
videos.
I'm really invested in seeing what inspired him from other cultures and other forms.
Well, wait till you see the Indiana Jones stuff he has, because he has like all the Jim Steranko concept art.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
All that original
And-
stuff
and-
that Drinko did.
Yeah. So Robert Rodriguez was there on the panel. What was he talking about related to the museum?
They're all been in the museum, and he's actually donating a bunch of his art to the museum
cool.
too.
Nice.
He's also a big comic art fan. He's donating like Frank Miller pieces, and he's donating the Sin City cover.
And I've got a
Oh,
bunch
cool.
of Rosetta. He's had a big Rosetta collection.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's a big collector. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. That'd be definitely worth checking out for sure when it opens.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Me too. Absolutely. Cool.
Luckily,
Awesome.
it's in our town. It could have been in Chicago or something like that. It could
Yeah.
have
I
been,
know. Yeah.
know,
It's
It's in our town, so we
it's-
can go
it's-
a lot.
10 minutes away from Jason. Not even 10 minutes away from where Jason lives. We're all.
And I heard they might do
Yeah.
a soft opening for like influencers and people who do YouTube stuff.
Oh really?
So that's
cool.
why I gave them my number. I
Yeah.
gave them my card. I was like, "We need to
Sweet.
get in on that."
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
gave who? Then like what
Yeah.
was like a booth or like who?
There was a booth, but there was someone who was like
Like,
one
hey,
of the
Jessica
directors
Alba.
there.
Right.
One of like the curators or something like that. One of the people
Okay.
who works directly for the museum.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
Nice,
Max
because
is on the job.
if it was like in like if it was for the real like press and it would be all schwanky, it would get like
Yeah.
hors d'oeuvres, and it would be like a thing.
yeah.
Going to
I
the
think
opening of
they
it.
mentioned a guided tour. They mentioned the possibility of a possible guided tour. So
That'd be cool. But George?
Oh, nice.
I don't know about that. That would be too cool.
Hey, John, well, we got this here, and yeah.
But he's been doing that. He's been leading. He led
Really?
like Jessica Alba and Robert Rodriguez and
nice.
Frank Miller through the museum already.
Oh, cool. That's
Nice.
interesting. Oh, that's sweet.
I bought all this. I bought that. 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 I had somebody make that. I had somebody make this. I bought that. I designed
I think
all
it's
of
more
this.
involved than that, Elijah. I'm pretty sure it's like
That's how he talks. He's just like,
this
you
is
know,
how Indiana Jones came together, and it
he
was from
came and
this.
he was
and,
riding
I don't, yeah,
on their laser swords that they use here. And the ropes,
Oh dear. Anyway, we're coming up on just a little over an hour. I was going to finish up the stream pretty soon. Anyway, we've gone through most of the stuff. Actually, quickly, Peacemaker. What do you think, Max?
Oh, I loved it. I mean, we all predicted the twist
Yeah.
weeks ahead,
Yeah.
but I think it's deeper than we realize. I think one of the things that this episode subtly confirmed
Yeah.
is that the other Peacemaker, the one that died, was super depressed, and I think he was depressed because he was repressed homosexual. Like I think he was in love with Rick Flag of that universe.
Oh, interesting.
And they
Okay.
mentioned Amelia too mentioned that they broke up because he was curious, and he seemed to be like a drug addict who was
Right.
taking all these pills and stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I
we
think
saw it in the.
and when our Peacemaker opens up his drawer, he has
Yeah.
all those pills in it,
Yeah.
and he's clearly not happy. And I think that
Yeah.
this Peacemaker that he killed may have not actually been a Nazi and may be miserable living in that world.
Wow.
And I think our Peacemaker is going to have the redemption for that Peacemaker.
Interesting. Okay.
I can see
Oh,
that.
that's interesting.
It'd be like
I
how much
that
how much are
theory.
they going to explain in these
Yeah.
next 2 episodes? But yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty deep. I mean, it's and if not, they can connect it. Even if they connect it in a little way, it's pretty great.
Yeah. Oh no, totally.
Yeah.
Let's just hope that James does us right and bring this character in on the last episode, which is
I mean, if
GI
GI
Robot.
Robot shows up in that world, he's just gonna like
In real world,
malfunction and
yeah.
just like
That'd be
like
great.
mow down like
I mean,
everyone he sees, like you
do
know,
you think it's a
mowing
possibility
down
he'd bring in
everything.
the entire Creature Commandos? Like, Nick Flag might. He's got direct access to the Creature Commandos. If this is an extract, if this is a situation where Leota is actually being held in this world, that
I
would
don't
be
think
a great extract situation.
I don't think they're gonna close it off that quick if they're opening
Yeah.
up portals and alternate
I
dimensions.
don't know
It's
about
going to
that.
be an alternate dimension that's there in the background that they're going to have to,
Yeah.
go in and. I mean, if they just close, if
You
I don't
just
think they're going
froze.
to end it,
Yeah.
Earth X. I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to end it like in these next episodes. They're going to it's going to be open like everything else so they can draw from it
possibly.
or go, mix a character gets in or gets out or whatever, like. I would be surprised if they just end it like just okay. We're not in this universe anymore. They're gonna have some sort of like.
I finished
hanging,
it last night. Are you
open
referring
door or
to? Wait.
Oh no, it wasn't the finale. There's
No,
two
there wasn't.
more.
Yeah. Yeah. 2 more episodes. I can't wait to see what happens and how it plays out. I've been enjoying this season. As I said before, I think I'm enjoying this season more than season 1. So. But yeah. All right, guys. I think we're going to end the stream there. Max, glad you were able to pop in at the last second and give us an update on the convention and LA.com and stuff like that. Elijah,
And
thanks
you're
again.
not driving. He's
And
not currently driving. He's in.
I hope he's not currently driving.
No,
You're
no,
not
no,
currently-
no, I'm
I was
still in the
going to say,
parking lot.
you're in the parking lot. We'll let you get out of there.
He's still
Anyway,
there.
guys.
Not driving.
And chat, thanks for joining us. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you in the near future. We'll talk about stuff. Next thing we'll be reacting to, I think, is Star Wars Visions. I'll be doing a reaction to. I'm sure there's some other things along the way that come out this month. We'll do some reactions to. So,
Well,
all right,
maybe
guys,
we should
we'll
do the
catch you.
last 2 episodes of, or maybe the last episode of Peacemaker.
Maybe. Yeah, actually,
I've
maybe
been
we'll do
saying that. I said that to Brent
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I haven't done any of the
Either
others,
the last
but maybe
2
we
or
should.
the last
All right.
episode, or maybe you
All right.
record both and air them
All
both,
right.
like on the, I don't know, something like that.
Let's
But
talk
that
next
last
Thursday and
episode is
see.
definitely going to be
All right.
a cliffhanging
Yeah.
episode. Last
Okay.
episode.
Let's talk next Thursday and see, and we'll see, because this build up these 3 episodes is a different style for sure. So
Yeah.
cool, guys. All right, we'll catch you all later. Thanks a lot, guys.
Cool.
All right.